Hello all, welcome to 4th Java tutorial on NetstrikersDotCom. My name is Aditya and in this tutorial we will learn about basic data types and variables. So let's start. So variables are nothing but a container which holds a value in it. So as you can see from this image, it is a container which holds the value. However, the value is empty here. Now different type of container can hold different kind of value. So here comes the role of data type. So data type allows you to carry different types of value among the different kind of variable. So for example, if you want to store water, then you can use the variable as data type as bucket, and you can store the water in it. So similarly, Java provide two type of data type which are primitive and the another one is reference. Now let us understand about the primitive data type. It is the one of the there are total 8 primitive data types supported by the Java. Primitive data types are the predefined data type which is already been defined in the Java, so we cannot customize and we cannot tinker with it to store our own value. So we can store only those values which are needed. So let us understand about the first primitive data type, which is the byte. A byte is a 8-bit signed 2's complement integer. It is used to store a value which lies between -128 to +127. So for example, if your value lies between +127 to -128, then I would recommend you to use the byte primitive data type, because it store a little bit of, it need only little bit of memory space, which is 8-bit, and it can help you to create a program which can execute faster. So let us understand another data type, which is short. Short is a 16-bit signed 2's complement integer. The minimum value which we can store in the short is -32768 to 32767. So short is 2 times smaller than int. So for example, if your value lies between -32768 to +32767, then I would recommend you to use short. Now here comes the most popular and the default data type, primitive data type for the integral values, which is int. It is in 32-bit signed 2 complement integer. The minimum value which it can store is -2 to the power 31, and the maximum value which it can store is +2 to the power 31 minus 1. So it is generally a default data type for the use for the storing the integral value. The default value which is stored in the int is 0. So as I told you earlier, if you are only concerned about storing the value with a memory, I would recommend you to use the another kind of data type for storing the shorter values, for example short, or you can use the byte, because it is not needed when you want to drink water. It is not needed to always drink with a bucket itself instead of a glass. So I would recommend you to use the smaller and the shorter kind of data types. Now let us understand another kind of data type, which is long. Long is a 64-bit 2's complement integer. Minimum value is -2 to the power 63, and the maximum value is -2 to the power +2 to the power 63 minus 1. This type of data type is used for the wide range than int is needed. So for example, if you want to store more value than int, then I would recommend you to use the long data type. Let us understand the another data type, which is the one of the most popular, is float. Float is a single precision 32-bit data type which is used to store the large type of floating point numbers. So default value initialized with a float type of variable is 0.0f, and it is recommended to use the float whenever it needed. So let us understand the another kind of data type, which is a double. Now double is a double precision 64-bit IEEE 754 floating point. Now I'm sure you might have said, hey Aditya, I don't understand the fuck what is written here. So I recommend you to don't need to bother about it. You just read that it is the default data type which is used to store the decimal value, and whenever you want to store the decimal value, I would recommend you to use the double, or the previous one which we have learned, it is called as float. So let us move on to the another kind of data type, which is boolean. Now boolean is a 1-bit information storage data type. For example, whenever you want to store any two kind of value, either true or false, then boolean is used. So it is generally used as a flag whenever a flag is true, then perform this particular operation. Whenever a flag is false, then perform that kind of operation. So these type of data type is used as a flag itself. Default value for the boolean is false, and here comes the another data type, which is char. Char is a single 16-bit Unicode character which is used to store a single character in it. For example, if you want to store A, capital A, small b, capital B, and any other alphabets in it, then I should recommend you to use the char data type. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is NetstrikersDotCom. And if you have any suggestion or doubt, please recommend in the YouTube comment section. And until then, thanks for watching and enjoy your life. Bye.